Hello everyone, welcome to the first chapter of B2B marketing course. Have you ever wondered what exactly B2B marketing is and how it differs from other types of marketing? Well, you are in the right place. In this video, we are going to dive deep into the world of B2B marketing and explore everything you need to know about it. Whether you are a business owner, marketeer, or someone just getting started in the field, understanding B2B marketing is essential. By the end of this video, you will have a clear picture of what B2B marketing is all about. And trust me, the last few points are going to be game changers. So first thing first, let's define B2B marketing. So B2B stands for business to business marketing. Simply put, B2B marketing is the practice of marketing products or services to other businesses rather than to individual consumers. For example, a company that sells office supplies to other companies or a software provider that offers customer relationship manager tools to businesses is engaged in B2B marketing. Unlike B2C, which is business to consumer marketing, where the target audience is individual consumers, B2B marketing focuses on businesses as customers. In B2B, the goal is to build long term relationships, cater to the needs of business, and solve their specific challenges with your products or services. Now that we've defined B2B, let's quickly compare it to B2C, B2C marketing. See, the biggest difference between the two lies in the target audience and the decision making process. So, what happens in B2B marketing is that businesses focus on individual consumers. Marketing strategies are often designed to appeal to emotions, aspirations, and needs of consumers. The purchase decisions are usually quicker, and the products tend to be more straightforward and emotionally driven. On the other hand, B2B marketing deals with other businesses. The buying decisions in B2B are typically more logical, rational, and strategic. They often involve multiple stakeholders within a company, including managers, executives, and sometimes even whole teams. B2B purchases are usually higher value and requires a longer sales cycle as businesses need to ensure that a product or service fits their needs and delivers long-term value. Now, in the world of B2B, sales and marketing don't always happen overnight. The process tends to be more complex, and that's where the concept of marketing funnel comes into play. So, in a typical B2B marketing funnel, you have several stages. So, first stage is awareness, right? The first step is creating awareness about your brand, product, or services. So, businesses need to know that your solutions exist and can help them. And this is often done through content marketing, advertising, or attending industry events. Second stage is interest. So once a business knows about your product, the next step is generating interest. Now this could involve offering valuable resources like white paper, webinars, or demos that educate the potential customer about how your product can solve their business challenges. Next stage is consideration stage. Now at this stage, the lead has shown interest in your product and now they are considering it as a solution to their needs. Here, you will provide more specific information such as case studies or testimonials from other businesses to help them make an informed decision. Now next stage is decision stage, the final stage. The final stage is when the business is ready to make a purchasing decision. At this point, it is essential to show how your product will deliver value and how it stacks up against competitors. Now, this is where offering customized solutions and personalized offers can be key. Then you have post purchase. So, B2B marketing doesn't end after the purchase. In fact, the post purchase stage is crucial for retaining customers and building long term relationships. Providing excellent customer service, follow up support, and updates will help maintain a strong business relationship. Now, one of the most critical elements of B2B marketing is content. High quality, informative content is vital to engaging businesses and building trust. Now, this content can take various forms, including first is blog post, so which means educational articles that provide value and solve common problems within the industry. Then white papers, which are in-depth documents that provide comprehensive insights into a particular issue or solution. Then case studies, which are real-world examples of how your product has helped other businesses achieve success. Then webinar and videos. So these are interactive formats that allow businesses to learn about your product or service in an engaging way. So in B2B marketing, businesses often rely heavily on content because it helps them make informed decisions. It also positions the business as an authority and thought leader in the industry, which can drive trust and increase credibility. Now, unlike B2C marketing, where the focus is often on a one time purchase, B2B marketing revolves around building long term relationships. Now, these relationships are crucial because businesses typically make large recurring purchases to build strong B2B relationships. So, businesses should focus on first is personalized marketing. Now, understand the specific needs of each business and tailor your approach to meet those needs. Next is trust building. So, provide consistent value, be transparent in your dealings, and always follow through on promises. Then customer support. Offer excellent customer service before, during, and after the sale. A positive post purchase experience can help foster loyalty and long term partnerships. So, see, B2B relationships often extend beyond the initial sale, with businesses working together to implement solutions, provide ongoing support, and achieve shared goals. Now let's talk about how to build an effective B2B marketing strategy. Right. So here are the key steps. First is identify your target audience. Define which business will benefit the most from your product or services. Understand their pain points, goals, and challenges. Then create valuable content. Develop content that addresses the needs and concerns of your audience. Now, this content should educate, inform, and offer solutions. Then leverage multiple channels. So, see, B2B marketing is not confined to one channel. So, use a mix of digital marketing such as SEO, email marketing, paid ads, and social media to reach your audience across various touchpoints. Then use data and analytics. So track the performance of your marketing campaigns and adjust strategies as needed. Analytics will help you understand what works and what does not, and therefore allowing you to make data driven decisions. Next, then focus on nurturing leads. The sales cycle in B2B can be long. Therefore, lead nurturing is crucial. So keep your leads engaged with follow up emails, offers, and regular updates until they are ready to make a solid and robust decision. Now, to ensure that your B2B marketing efforts are paying off, it is essential to track and measure the success of your campaigns. So, some key performance indicators, which are also called KPI for B2B marketing, are first is lead generation. So, how many leads did you capture? Are they qualified leads which are likely to convert into customers? The next KPI is conversion rates. How many of your leads turn into paying customers? Then customer lifetime value. So how much revenue do you expect to generate from each customer over time? Then return on investment, ROI. Did your marketing efforts generate enough revenue to justify the investment? Now, these metrics will help you evaluate the effectiveness of your B2B marketing strategy and make adjustments as and when necessary. Now, B2B marketing, as we all know, is continually evolving, and businesses need to adapt to new trends, tools, and technologies. But one thing is certain, relationships and value will always remain at the core of B2B marketing. The future of B2B marketing lies in creating personalized experiences, offering valuable content, and leveraging technology to build stronger, more meaningful connections with other businesses. So, whether you are just starting or looking to refine your B2B marketing strategy, understanding these core principles will set you up for long term success. So, stay tuned to the latest trends and technologies, and you will be well on your way to mastering the art of B2B marketing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another chapter of our course that explores B2B marketing in detail. So, in the last video, we looked at the overall comprehensive picture of B2B marketing. Today, we are going to dig deeper into the differences between B2B and B2C marketing. If you are curious about these two types of marketing comparison, you have come to the right place. Trust me, the last few points are crucial and you will not want to miss them because they will completely change how you think about the marketing strategy. Let's break down the key contrast and insights that set B2B and B2C marketing apart. So let's start with the question, what exactly is B2B marketing? Let's start with a quick refresher on B2B marketing. So business to business marketing refers to when a business market products or service to another business. Now in this type of marketing, companies sell goods or services that help other companies operate or grow. For example, a company that sells software solutions to other businesses or a supplier that provides raw materials to manufacturers is engaging in B2B marketing. So B2B marketing typically focuses on building long-term relationships, solving business problems, and providing value. The decisions are usually rational and often involve multiple stakeholders. The products or services being sold are often more complex and expensive. So businesses take more time in deciding whether or not to purchase. Now let's talk about B2C marketing. So B2C, business to consumer marketing, involves selling products or services directly to individual consumer. Think about your favorite brands like Coca-Cola, Nike, or Amazon. Now they sell their products to everyday consumers like you and me. In B2C marketing, the strategy is focused on emotional appeal and quick decisions. So B2C purchases are often driven by personal desires or immediate needs, and the buying process is much faster compared to B2B. So consumers make decisions based on what resonates with them emotionally and what will provide them with the most immediate benefit. Now, one of the most significant differences between B2B and B2C marketing is the target audience. In B2B, the target is other business. Now, this means the marketing strategy focuses on the needs and goals of the business as a whole. The purchasing decisions in B2B are typically made by a group of decision makers like managers, directors, and sometimes even entire teams. In contrast, B2C targets individual consumers. In B2C marketing, the goal is to appeal to the individual's emotions, needs, and preferences. The decision making process in B2C is usually much faster and based on personal desires rather than the needs of a business. Now, think of how a consumer may decide to buy a new phone based on their personal need for entertainment or staying connected. It's all about the instant gratification. Now, the decision making process in B2B and B2C is another area where these two types of marketings differ significantly. In B2B, the buying process is usually longer and more complex. It often involves multiple people from different departments within the company. For example, if a company is looking to purchase new software, it will need input from the IT team, finance department, and even top executives. Now, this decision making process is more rational, and the product or service needs to meet specific business needs or solve a problem. In B2C, the decision making process is typically shorter and more emotional. The consumer may decide to purchase something based on their immediate wants or needs. For example, a person might decide to buy a new pair of shoes after seeing an ad online without consulting anyone else. The purchase is based on the consumer's personal preferences and emotions. The sales cycle is also quite different in B2B and B2C. So, in B2B marketing, the sales cycle is usually much longer. The buyer takes their time to evaluate the product, compare options, and check for testimonials or case studies. Now, this is because businesses often make larger, more expensive purchases, and the decision needs to be carefully considered. Now, the sales cycle in B2B can range from weeks to months or even longer. On the other hand, B2C sales cycles are generally shorter. Consumers often make quick decisions, especially when it comes to lower cost items. A person might buy a coffee machine from an online store in just a few clicks. So, the B2C sales cycle is based on emotions, needs, and impulse. So, it's typically much faster. Now, when it comes to content marketing, B2B and B2C both use content to engage their audiences. But the type of content they create is different. In B2B, content needs to be educational, in depth, and problem solving. So, businesses want to know how a product or service will solve their business, will solve their issues, or help them improve their operations. So, B2B content include things like white papers, case studies, product demos, and webinars. Now, these pieces of content offer valuable insights into how a product can help a business grow or solve a specific challenge. B2B content is designed to build trust, establish credibility, and demonstrate value. In contrast, B2C content tends to be fun, emotional, and engaging. It is designed to capture attention quickly and create a connection with the consumer. So, B2C content includes video ads, social media campaigns, influencer collaborations, product reviews. The goal of B2C content is to create a strong emotional connection with the consumer, often using humor or storytelling. B2C marketing focuses on entertainment and appeal, driving immediate purchases. Now, when it comes to marketing channels, B2B and B2C have some overlap, but they also differ in some key areas. In B2B, marketing channels are often more direct and relationship based. Channels like email marketing, LinkedIn, and industry events are commonly used to target businesses. So, B2B marketers often engage in one on one communication with potential clients to build trust and credibility over time. B2C marketers, however, tend to focus on mass market channels like Facebook, Instagram, and Google Ads. Now, these platforms allow brands to target individual consumers at scale. So, influencer marketing and affiliate programs are also common in B2C to create brand awareness and drive sales. Now, another key difference between B2B and B2C is how they approach customer relationships. In B2B, building a long term relationship is essential. B2B marketers focus on developing deep connections with clients through personalized follow ups, offering tailored solutions, and providing excellent customer service. The goal is to foster loyalty and create partnerships that last. Now, in B2C, relationships are often shorter but still important for brand loyalty. B2C marketers Focus on creating an emotional bond with customers. Brands that succeed in B2C, like Apple or Nike, often build a community around their products and encourage repeat purchases through loyalty programs or exclusive offers. Now that we've explored the differences between B2B and B2C marketing, you might be wondering which approach is right for you for my business. Well, the answer depends on your target audience, product or service, and overall marketing goals. If you are selling to other businesses, you will need to focus on providing value through long term relationships and addressing the unique needs of those businesses. If you are targeting individual consumers, emotional appeal and quick decisions will drive your marketing efforts. In the next video, we will dive into the psychology behind business purchasing decisions in both B2B and B2C. Specifically, we will focus on business buyer behavior, B2B versus B2C. Now, this is going to be an exciting deep dive into the mindset of your potential customers, and you won't want to miss it. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the new chapter titled Understanding Business Buyer Behavior, B2B versus B2C. In the last video, we looked at the difference between B2B and B2C marketing. Today, we are going to dig deeper into the difference in buyer behavior between B2B and B2C. Now, this is a crucial topic for everyone in the marketing field because understanding buyer behavior helps you tailor your marketing strategies to the needs of your audience. So sit tight and make sure you stay until the end because I'm going to cover some really important points that you won't want to miss. By the end of this video, you will have a much clearer picture of how B2B and B2C buyers think and make their decisions. So, buyer behavior refers to how people or organizations make decisions about buying goods and services. It involves everything from recognizing a need to making a purchase and beyond. In business to business, the buyer is usually another company that purchases products or services to support their operations. In business to consumer, the buyer is an individual purchasing products or services for personal use. The decision making process in these two cases are quite different, and understanding these differences can drastically improve your marketing effectiveness. Now, B2B marketing involves selling products or services to other businesses. The decision making process in B2B is typically much more complicated than in B2C. So, let's break down the key aspects of B2B buyer behavior. First is multiple decision makers. One of the most significant difference between B2B and B2C buyer behavior is the number of people involved in the decision making process. In B2B, the decision to purchase a product or service rarely lies with one person. There are usually multiple stakeholders involved in the decision, such as the CEO, CFO, IT managers, and department heads. Now, this means that the B2B buying process is more about finding a solution that works for the entire organization, not just an individual. For example, a business purchasing a customer relationship management CRM tool might have input from various departments. Marketing will want to know about lead generation features. The sales department will want to see how it helps manage leads. And IT will focus on integration capabilities. Now, each of these stakeholders bring their own perspective to the table. Second is longer buying cycle. So B2B purchases typically involve a longer buying cycle compared to B2C. Now, this is due to the complexity and cost of the products being purchased. Businesses usually need time to do research, gather information, evaluate alternatives, and then make a decision. The B2B buying cycle could take weeks or even months. For example, purchasing an enterprise software system involves researching different software options, reading case studies, attending demos, speaking with current users, and negotiating terms and prices. Because of the high cost and long term commitments involved, businesses are very cautious and deliberate in their decision making. Next is rational decision making. So, unlike B2C buyers who are often driven by emotions and personal preferences, B2B buyers are more rational. They evaluate products or services based on their ability to meet the business needs and deliver value. For example, when purchasing a new machine or software, a company will focus on the return on investment (ROI). They will want to know how much value the purchase will bring to the business, how it will improve efficiency, reduce cost, or increase revenue. They might also analyze the reliability of the product, the quality of customer support, and the long term benefit it brings to their company. Next is focus on relationship. So, B2B marketing is relationship driven. Building long term relationship is critical in B2B transactions because these deals are often for larger, more expensive products or services. Trust is a huge factor. So, businesses prefer to work with suppliers they can trust and who understand their industry. In B2B, once a supplier is chosen, there's a tendency to stick with that supplier for years. Now, this is why B2B marketers often focus on building strong relationships through personalized service, support, and frequent engagement. In contrast, B2C buyers are individuals purchasing products or services for personal use. B2C marketing is much faster and more emotional. Let's dive into the key characteristics of B2C buyer behavior. First is faster decision making. So, B2C decisions are typically made much faster than B2B. Since the purchase is often for personal use, the decision making process is quicker. Whether it is buying a coffee maker, a new phone, or booking a vacation, B2C decisions tend to happen in a shorter time frame. For example, when buying a new pair of shoes, a consumer typically does not spend weeks considering the purchase. They may browse a few options, read some reviews, and make a purchase in a matter of hours or days. The decision is often based on immediate need or desire. Second is emotional purchases. So, B2C purchases are highly emotional. Consumers often make decisions based on how a product makes them feel or the image it projects about them. For instance, a consumer may buy a luxury handbag not because they need it, but because it gives them status or because it simply makes them feel happy. So, companies use emotional appeal in their marketing to trigger feelings of joy, fear, excitement, or urgency. So, ads which evoke strong emotions can make the consumer feel connected to the brand or product. Then, shorter buying cycles. So, B2C sales cycles are much shorter compared to B2B. Now, this is because individual consumers tend to make decisions based on their needs or wants at the moment. And these decisions are typically driven by immediate gratification. For example, if somebody sees a 50% off discount on a product they've been thinking about, they might buy it right away. There's no need for prolonged search or a group discussion. B2C buying decisions are much more impulsive than single decision maker. So in B2C, the buyer is often the end user. The individual who's buying the product is the one who will use it. Now, this makes the decision making process simpler because it only involves one person. So, the marketing strategies for B2C are often tailored to the emotions and desires of that individual. For example, a clothing brand may focus on ads that make the consumer feel fashionable, attractive, or trendy. So, both B2B and B2C buyers rely on reviews and social proof before making a purchase. But the type of social proof they look for differs. So, B2B buyers often rely on case studies, client testimonials, and product demos. They need to see evidence that a product or service has helped other businesses similar to theirs. So B2C buyers, on the other hand, often turn to online reviews, user generated content on social media, and influencer recommendations. They want to know what other customers think about the product and how it has made a difference in their lives. Now, personalization. So, personalization is key in both B2B and B2C marketing, but it works differently in each. In B2C, personalization often means offering customized product recommendations based on the consumer's browsing history or preferences. For example, Netflix shows you movies based on your previous watching habits, and Amazon suggests products based on your purchasing history. In B2B, personalization is about providing tailored solutions and offers based on the specific needs of the business. Now, this could include custom pricing, personalized product demos, or consultations that focus on solving the business unique problems. Now, understanding the difference in B2B and B2C buyer behavior is crucial because it helps marketers create more targeted and effective strategies. For example, a B2B marketer should focus on building relationships, educating the client, and demonstrating long term value. On the other hand, a B2C marketer might focus on emotional appeal, impulse buying triggers, and providing immediate satisfaction. See, buyer behavior in B2B and B2C marketing is vastly different, and recognizing these differences can significantly improve your marketing efforts. In B2B, the process is longer, involves multiple decision makers, and is based on logic and relationships. In B2C, the buying cycle is shorter, driven by emotions, and typically involves a single decision maker. In our next video, we will dive into the B2B marketing funnel in detail. We will break down how to attract, nurture, and convert leads in B2B marketing. Don't miss it. Stay tuned. Hello, everyone. In the last video, we explored the fascinating differences between B2B and B2C buyer behavior. It was a deep dive into what drives decision making in these two distinct domains. Today, we are going a step further. So, we are talking about the B2B marketing funnel, which is a structured path that helps businesses attract, nurture, and convert leads. Trust me, if you have ever wondered how to create a winning B2B marketing strategy, this is the video that you need to watch. Stick around till the end because the final few slides in this presentation can significantly elevate your approach. Ready? So let's break it down step by step. Now, imagine a funnel. At the top, it's wide, capturing lots of potential customers. As you move down, it narrows, representing the journey of turning a large pool of leads into loyal customers. Now, that is exactly how the B2B marketing funnel works. It's a structured journey that businesses use to guide prospects from awareness to action. Unlike B2C, the B2B funnel is longer, obviously more complex, and involves multiple decision makers. Each stage requires specific strategies to ensure prospects move smoothly down the funnel. Now, let's talk about each stage and the strategies that you can use in those stages. Now, let's start with the awareness stage. Now, this is the top of the funnel. So, here the goal is simple: let your target audience know that you exist. Now, at this stage, potential buyers are just realizing that they have a problem or a need. They're actually not looking for solutions yet. They are simply becoming aware of what's out there. So what should be the key strategies in this channel? So first is content strategy. Create blogs, videos, and infographics that address common industry challenges. Educational content works wonders at this stage. Now next strategy should be SEO and paid ads. So you should use targeted keywords and ads to ensure your content appears in search results when potential buyers are researching. Next is social media campaigns. So you share thought leadership content on platforms like LinkedIn to engage with decision makers. Here is a pro tip for you. Focus on building trust. See, the goal is not to sell yet. It is to educate and therefore establish your authority. Now let's look at the second part, which is the interest stage. So once prospects are aware of your business, the next step is to spark their interest. Here they begin exploring potential solutions, including your products or services. So what are the key strategies that you should use here? First is webinar and workshops. So host events that dive deeper into industry challenges and demonstrate your expertise. Then next is ebook and white papers. So provide detailed downloadable resources that address specific pain points. Next is email marketing. So start nurturing leads with valuable insights, tips and case studies. So here's again a pro tip for you. Personalize your communication, address your audience unique challenges to keep them engaged. Now next is consideration stage. Now your prospects are seriously evaluating their options. They are comparing your solutions with those of competitors. At this stage, it's all about showing why you are the best choice. So what are the strategies that you should use here? Some of the key strategies are: number one is case studies and testimonials. So share stories of how you have helped similar businesses succeed. Then next is free trials and demos. Let prospects experience your product or service firsthand. Then you have comparison guides. Now, through comparison guide, you highlight what sets you apart from competitors in a transparent and compelling way. Again, here's a small pro tip for you. Focus on ROI. Show how your solution saves time, money, or resources. Now we have reached the decision stage. This is the bottom part of it. You have made it to the bottom of the funnel now. At this stage, prospects are ready to make a decision. Now, your goal is to eliminate any final doubts and make the purchasing process seamless. So, some of the key strategies that you can implement at this stage of the funnel are: first is one on one consultations. Offer personalized advice to address specific concerns. The next strategy is flexible pricing plans. So provide options that cater to different budgets and needs. The next is clear call to action. So make it easy for prospects to take the next step, whether it is signing a contract or placing an order. So here's a pro tip: build urgency. Limited time offers or exclusive deals can encourage faster decisions. So this was a pro tip for you. Now we are at the retention stage. See, the journey does not end after the purchase. In fact, retaining your customers is just as important as acquiring them. Because happy customers not only stay loyal but also become your advocates. So some of the key strategies that you can implement at the retention stage are: first is onboarding programs. So ensure your customers know how to get the most out of your product or service. The next is regular check-ins. So stay connected to address any issues and also gather feedback. The next is loyalty programs. And this is really important. So you need to reward repeat customers with discounts, exclusive access, or additional perks. So here's a pro tip again, encourage referrals. See, satisfied customers are your best marketeers. Now let's talk about why the B2B funnel is different, right? You might be wondering how is this funnel different from B2C? It is different. So let's break it down. First is the longer buying cycle. So see, B2B decisions take weeks or even months due to the complexity and cost involved. Next is multiple decision makers. So see, unlike B2C where an individual makes the decision, B2B purchases often involve teams, including CEOs, managers, and department heads. And third difference is focus on relationships. So B2B success relies heavily on trust and long-term relationships. Fourth difference is data-driven decisions. So B2B buyers prioritize ROI, efficiency, and reliability over emotional factors. Understanding these nuances is key to crafting a successful B2B strategy. And let's also address some of the common mistakes that one needs to avoid because navigating the B2B funnel is not easy. Many marketers stumble by making these common mistakes. Number one is neglecting the awareness stage. Now, see, without building awareness, your funnel will run dry at the top. Next mistake that they make is skipping personalization. See, generic messages will not resonate with your decision makers. So personalize. Third mistake is ignoring analytics. So failing to track performance can actually lead to wasted efforts. Next mistake is rushing the process. So see, B2B buyers need time. Rushing them can result in lost opportunities. So you need to avoid these pitfalls to maximize your success. Now, see, metrics are your best friend when it comes to evaluating your funnel's effectiveness. So you need to be good at it. So here's what to track. First is lead quality. You need to check are your leads aligned with your target audience. Then second is conversion rates. You need to know how many leads are moving from one stage to the next. Then next you need to measure is customer lifetime value. Are your customers staying loyal and bringing long-term value? This is a question that you need to ask and measure. Fourth is return on investment, ROI. So you need to ask are your strategies delivering profitable results? So that also needs to be measured. See, regularly analyzing these metrics helps you refine your approach and improve performance. See, the B2B marketing funnel is a powerful tool for guiding prospects through the buyer's journey, from building awareness to retaining loyal customers. Each step requires thoughtful strategies to keep prospects engaged and moving forward. Remember, the key is to be patient and focus on providing value at every step. In our next video, we will tackle overcoming common challenges in B2B marketing. We will explore real world obstacles and how to navigate them effectively. You don't want to miss it, so stay tuned. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another chapter of our course that aims to make you a master of B2B marketing. Let's start. So, in the last article, we explored the B2B marketing funnel, its stages, strategies, and how to guide leads through the journey effectively. Today we are going one step further. We are diving deep into overcoming common challenges in B2B marketing. Now let me start with this. B2B marketing is not a walk in the park. It's complex, competitive, and constantly evolving. Many marketers feel overwhelmed at times, but here's the good news. Every challenge has a solution. So by the end of this video, you will have actionable tips to navigate those hurdles. And trust me, the last few points are game changers. You will not want to miss them. Now let's face it, B2B marketing is completely different ball game compared to B2C. It's not just about appealing to one individual. It's about convincing an entire organization. You deal with longer sales cycle, multiple decision makers, and highly rational buyers. Now, there's no room for guesswork or shortcuts. But don't let that intimidate you. Instead, think of these challenges as opportunities to improve and innovate. So, what are the biggest hurdles and how do you overcome them? Let's break it down. First one is right audience. This one is huge. So, many B2B marketers struggle to pinpoint the exact business they should target. So, without a clear understanding of your audience, your campaign will lack focus. So, here's the solution. Start by creating detailed buyer personas. A buyer persona isn't just a vague description like small business owner. Go deeper. What's their industry, their job title, their biggest pain points. And once you know who you are targeting, research where they hang out. Are they active on LinkedIn? Do they attend industry webinars? Focus your efforts where your audience is most likely to engage. So here's a pro tip for you. Leverage tools like LinkedIn Sales Navigator to find and connect with the decision makers. Now, not all leads are created equal. You can have 1,000 leads, but if none of them are genuinely interested in your product, it's a waste of resource. So here's the solution. Focus on lead qualification. Use strategies like gated content to attract leads who are actively seeking solutions to their problems. For instance, offer a free ebook, white paper, or webinar in exchange for their contact information. And do not forget to nurture those leads. Send them personalized emails with helpful content that addresses their challenges. Now, this builds trust and keeps you top of mind when they are ready to buy. So, see, B2B sales cycles can feel like a marathon. Weeks or even months can go by before you close a deal, which can be frustrating. So, here's the solution. Stay consistent and patient. Break down the sales cycle into smaller milestones. Celebrate when a lead books a demo or request a proposal. It is progress. Now, automation tools like HubSpot or Marketo can help you nurture leads over time without overwhelming your team. So, use these tools to send automated follow ups, educational content, and reminders to keep the leads engaged. Now, B2B buyers are skeptical. They are not just buying a product, they are investing in a partnership. So, how do you prove that you are the right choice? So, here's the solution. Trust building starts with social proof. So, share case studies, testimonials, and success stories from businesses similar to your prospects. Numbers speak volumes. So, if you help the client increase ROI by 50%, shout it out from the rooftops. Consistency is key. So, keep your promises and provide exceptional customer service from the first interaction to post sale support. Challenge 5. So, in a crowded market, standing out can feel impossible. So, how do you ensure that prospects choose you over competitors? So, is the solution focus on unique selling proposition USP. What sets you apart? Maybe it's your lightning fast customer support. Maybe it is your product's ability to integrate seamlessly with existing systems. Whatever it is, highlight it in your messaging. Don't forget about branding, your logo, website, and even email templates should reflect professionalism and trustworthiness. First impressions, as you know, matter. Now, many marketers, B2B marketers especially, struggle to prove the ROI of their efforts. So, without clear metrics, it's hard to justify your budget or strategy. So here's the solution: set clear KPIs before launching any campaign and track metrics like number one, cost per lead, conversion rate, customer acquisition cost, CAC, customer lifetime value, CLV. Tools like Google Analytics, CRM platforms can help you measure these metrics effectively. Remember, data is your best friend. It shows you what's working and what needs improvement. Now, in B2B, the person you are pitching is not always the one making the final decision. So, convincing multiple stakeholders adds layer of complexity. So, what's the solution? Here it is. Tailor your approach to each stakeholder. The CFO might care about cost effectiveness while the IT manager focuses on integration. Address everyone's concern in your pitch. Make your proposals clear and concise. Include ROI projections, case studies, and testimonials to back up your claims. The more confidence you inspire, the easier it is to win approval from all parties. Now, B2B marketing is not static. Trends like AI, remote work, and data privacy regulations are constantly reshaping the landscape. So, what's the solution? Stay informed. Follow industry blogs, attend webinars, and network with other marketeers to stay ahead of the curve. And don't be afraid to experiment with new tools or strategies. For example, if AI tools like ChatGPT are streamlining content creation, explore how they can save you time and improve your messaging. Now, challenge 9. So, B2B content often gets labeled as boring, but dry technical content won't capture your audience attention. So, here's the solution: make your content both informative and engaging. Use storytelling to connect with your audience emotionally. For instance, instead of saying our software improves efficiency, share a story about a client who saved 10 hours a week using your tool. Mix up your formats too. Blog posts are great, but don't underestimate the power of videos, infographics, and interactive content. Now, small budgets can make it hard to compete with large players in your industry. So, how do you tackle this solution? Focus on high ROI channels like email marketing and LinkedIn. Now, these platforms let you connect with the prospects directly without breaking the bank. Invest in tools that automate repetitive tasks, freeing up your team's time for more strategic work. And remember, consistency often beats flashy campaigns. A steady, well executed strategy can deliver great results even on a tight budget. See, B2B marketing has its challenges, but with the right mindset and strategies, you can overcome them all. Remember, every hurdle is an opportunity to improve and grow. By now, you've got actionable insights to tackle the most common obstacles in B2B marketing. But we are not stopping here. In the next video, we will explore the marketing mix essentials for B2B. And this is where we will break down the key components you need to create a winning strategy. So keep watching, keep learning, and let's keep conquering the B2B marketing world together.